Only on 19 tonight, a rescue in Albemarle County reminds residents they are skating on thin ice when it comes to visiting ponds and lakes during the winter. CBS 19's Benton Blandon joins us live with the story of a local woman who took a scary plunge. Benton?
Well, Althea, that woman is Claudia Lynn, who fell into the frozen pond behind her Keswick home. Ironically, while she was on the pond getting help during an emergency, friends and neighbors made their own scream for help, this time to help her. It was noon Saturday when a woman fell into a pond behind her Keswick home as a barking dog waded in frigid waters. All Claudia Lynn, who wished to remain off camera, could think of was saving a dog who had fallen through the ice. Soon it was her needing assistance.
I stepped forward and there was no man's land at that point, so I'm assuming that it's, beyond 6-7 feet in that area, which meant that I would have had to swim to the point to get her.
Lynn got a rope to pull the dog out to safety, but it failed, so got a canoe from her backyard. She was able to move the canoe through the water while breaking the ice with a paddle. Wearing heavy clothing and boots, Lynn was making good progress until she stood up. It was then she flipped.
She at that point was holding on with one hand, and persistent yelling and screaming at her to maintain her grasp on the side of the canoe allowed me to grab the canoe with her attached.
Seeing what just happened, her neighbor called police, and as Lynn says, she was hanging on for dear life. She kept telling herself not to panic so she could be sure to get out alive. However, Lynn let go of the canoe and went under.
She was in the water, and she was obviously in hypothermic distress.
Members from the East Rivanna Fire Department were able to rescue Lynn. Steve Lavelle, an alert neighbor who heard Lynn screaming, was able to rescue the dog. A bit modest, he attributes the teamwork of everyone.
For everybody to be there and around, could act that quick was great. Fire department and rescue team did a fantastic job, so my hat's off to them.
And firefighters say Claudia Lynn was in the water for about 10 minutes, but Lynn says it all happened so fast, but the rescue seemed to take forever. Lynn was taken to the UVA hospital, but is resting in her warm home with her husband Andrew, who was out of town when this all happened. Benton Blandon, CBS 19 News.
Thanks, Benton. And officials say ice should be 5 inches thick to hold the weight of a person like